Hi, good evening, Sumi. How are you?
Yeah. Good evening, ma'am. I'm good. How about you, ma'am?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So, how's your day?
Yeah, ma'am. It was quite good. I was very excited since I came to know that today I'm going to connect with you.
Oh, that's so amazing. So,
Yes,
as
ma'am.
you said for the first time, so would you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm Sumi Rawat, and what to say? I have two kids, and there are six members in my family. My in-laws, me, my husband, and my kids. And if I talk about my educational qualification, ma'am, I have done graduation from Delhi University, as well as I have done diploma in NTT PTT. It is nursery and primary teacher training. And I also have done diploma in computer application. And presently, ma'am, I am homemaker. Earlier, I used to teach in an NGO, and we used to teach there, ma'am, underprivileged kids, free of cost. That's
Yeah,
all about, ma'am.
it's really appreciable. Like you are doing a great job. You have done a great job, I can say, with lots of degrees as well. That's really amazing.
Thank you
So,
so much, ma'am.
what do you like to do most in your free time?
Your voice, ma'am, is cracking sometime. Na? I am not able to hear properly. Sometimes it is happening, otherwise, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, is it fine?
Yeah, it's fine, ma'am.
Okay, so I was saying, what do you like to do most in your free time?
Ma'am, nowadays I am learning English and I am completely into it nowadays. And ma'am, my passion is gardening. Whenever I get free time, I just go upstairs on my terrace and I started taking care of my plants. Sometimes I'm taking out dry leaves, then I water. Sometimes I'm digging the soil and all. But now it becomes scorching hot outside. I'm unable to go upstairs frequently. But during winter season, most of the time I was presented on my terrace. Yes, ma'am. So I like to do gardening in my free time. And ma'am, while gardening, I just put on my headphone. And while gardening, I also listen audios regarding English conversation. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's great. So I have come up with a question. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay.
whom do you like most in this world?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, I
Who you
didn't.
like most?
Actually, ma'am, I didn't catch you because now some voice is cracking. I don't know why it is happening, ma'am.
Okay. I'm saying you again. I mean, whom do you like most in this world?
In this world, ma'am, only myself.
Uh,
Myself first. Myself first. And because, ma'am, yes, because, ma'am, I am the only person who can make me happy, sad, who can affect my health. And, ma'am, earlier, means a few months back, I started developing this habit into me. First, ma'am, earlier I was that kind of person. I always praise others. Okay, I am doing all the work for the sake of others, and when still they were criticizing me after doing lots of hard work, and I was that kind of a person. Means I was attention seeker, ma'am. That they should say that Sumi is very good, she is quite is nice girl and all. But very when I actually during COVID, na, I lost my sister at that time, I came to know I was pleasing others, but when my chips were down, those people to whom I were always taking care of them, pleasing them, even when I wasn't feeling well, that time also, I also served them well, but they didn't take care of me that time when my chips were down. And then I thought, no, I should focus on myself. And ma'am, if I am happy, then I can make other happy. Okay. If I am healthy, happy person, then I can create a happy surrounding around me. Okay. Because whatever I have, I will give to others. Na, if I am empty inside, what I will give others. Yes, ma'am. I think that is called maturity, ma'am. If somebody say that Sumi become selfish, I'm okay with that. Yes, I'm become. Sometimes we should.
Selfish. We
Yes,
can't fish. That is not selfish.
yes, ma'am. Okay, don't harm others. It's okay. We should not harm others. But for if you really want to make others happy, and if you want happy, healthy life, so love yourself first. Yes,
Ex-
ma'am.
Exactly. And I should literally, I really feel great, because while I'm asking this question to you, I have asked this question with so many people. And most of the time, I just got the answer like, I love my parents, I love my spouse, like, I love my brother, I love my sister. But I think you are the person.
I used to say that, ma'am. I love everyone. I love my family. But yes, now I realize, and because ma'am, this is our body and soul, which remains with us till last breath. Nobody with is going to live with us. Okay, so
Exactly.
we should take care of our body and soul first. I think so,
Absolutely.
and I
Because
used to do that.
if you don't love ourselves, how can we spread love to others as well?
Yes,
Right?
yes, ma'am.
It's
Right,
very,
ma'am.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
That's amazing because I had never anticipated you would answer this way. Because most of the girls, and everyone I can say, answered me like, I love that, I love this kind of thing. But you are the one
Yes,
person who
yes,
answered
ma'am.
me this way. That's really
Actually,
amazing.
ma'am, when you face your difficult time, na, that time taught you something very important, which others can't learn. Okay, at that difficult time taught me this thing. No, I have to take care of myself, and I love myself first.
Absolutely.
Others
Yeah.
after me. Yes,
We,
ma'am.
we should have to have, we are the project of our own life. We should have
Yes,
to have, because no one has right to make us down. No one has right?
yes,
And no one
ma'am.
can do it as well until and unless give them the power to do it.
Yes, ma'am. And we said, na, ma'am, that many times that person hurt me, that person harm me, but we are the only one who hurt us. Okay, because we have given our remote in their
That's
hand. They are pressing button and we are dancing on their music. Okay, but now I kept my remote with me only. When I press button, I can become happy, I can become sad, I can become excited, like I'm very excited with you now.
access to see your vibes as well. Because the kinds of person who doesn't, let affect to outside world, na, so they
Yes,
always be happy. And I think we are the person who just get over the victims of. But when we
yes,
keep on complaining about the situation, about the people, we can never feel happy and satisfied with our own self.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Actually, ma'am, I have also gone through some difficult time. I can't say that, okay. And that time, I blamed them. No, they made me unhappy. They taunt me. They did this to me. They did that to me, okay. But after many years, ma'am, I came to know the reality that I was I was becoming the fool in front of them, okay.
Yes.
Because why I was afraid from them, okay. If I didn't commit any mistake, that actually that time now I don't have guts. I was immature that time now. But yeah, now I'm fully become, I think, day by day I'm getting mature, and now I never blame others. I accept my mistake that I was the only one who hurt myself only because of them, okay. So
Exactly.
yes, 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 ma'am.
Dear, it's a human tendency. Whenever anyone say to anyone, just try to put an arrow in our heart, which is what we do. We just pick up that arrow and just become praising.
Yes,
And
yes,
that's what we
all the day and night, ma'am. Whether you are cooking, whether you are mopping, whether you are teaching, some thing is striking continuously in your mind. And ma'am, I was that kind of person. You can't believe that. Today I'm laughing. I'm happy person. But that time means whole day and night. If somebody hurt me, their bad words goes, continuously strike my mind. And many times I hurt myself. Why they said this? Why this? But and ma'am, what happened after that? Now, uh, I lost my identity. I forget how to laugh and all. Na? Day by day, I become gloomy and sadness. But now I changed myself. Only you are the only person who can change yourself. Okay, no one will help you. Okay, so one should help themselves first.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
you start rejecting the rejections. When you start rejecting the rejections, now you will automatically start be happy with your
Yes,
own
yes,
self.
ma'am. Yes,
That's absolutely
right,
right.
ma'am. Right, ma'am.
I love this
Okay.
concept person. I love to meet this concept person.
And ma'am, I can say that I'm a happy person because
Yeah, I can see it.
yes, ma'am. One thing I wanted to share with you, ma'am. If you are not feeling happy, you are just pretending yourself that you are happy, you are jolly, jovial person, and nobody can't hurt me. Somewhere, na, this concept is storing in your subconscious mind, and
Absolutely.
automatically after some time, you started feeling happy. Yes, ma'am. It happened with me. Yes.
Because it happens now. First of all, we create a feeling, right? No, before feeling, there's some sort of thoughts come in our mind. And after that thoughts is create a feeling. And whatever we feel, we take the action towards it. And the action we take, we get the results of it. Right?
Yes,
So it depends
ma'am.
what you're thinking about your own self.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
It's
Yeah.
still if someone says something to me, then it hurt because we are human, na, ma'am. But then
Yes,
I immediately I switch my mind. No, I shouldn't. Otherwise, my happy hormones will not release, and I will become sad, and it can affect our health. Yes, ma'am. When we are not
absolutely.
happy, that some kind of toxic release, and later they convert into a disease. Yes. And
Exactly.
if you are happy and if you are having any problem, that will decrease day by day because your happy hormones are releasing. You are feeling in energetic and all. Na? Yes.
Yes.
One should take care of our health and first our happiness. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, exactly. And it's all about the emotions. Once you start take care of your emotions, everything will change in your life.
Yes, yes, ma'am. And ma'am, can you believe that your breathing exercise can also change your emotions? Yes,
Absolutely. Your, I
yes,
think your postures, how do you sit, how do you talk with anyone, everything matters a lot.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes. Initially this my one of friends suggest me that you should do yoga and all. That time I thought no, why, what yoga will do with my emotions. But ma'am, when I started doing anulom vilom and breathing exercise na, that really changed your mindset. It happened with me. Yes, ma'am.
Like meditation. It works like a meditation.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is a kind of meditation because your oxygen level is growing your brain. Okay, and everything I think, ma'am, it is connected with our brain. Okay, whatever our brain is saying to our body is doing that. Okay, but
Exactly.
if we have control in our brain, we can be happy in any situation, ma'am. Yes,
Absolutely. I think we are the drama queen of our own life. We just create a story and keep on thinking about the things. That's why
yes,
we feel depression, anxiety, these kinds of things.
yes, yes, ma'am. Right, ma'am. Okay,
Okay.
because we have only one life, now. Why should, because everything is something is bound to happen, and sometimes we can't stop that happening. Okay, life is still going on. Whether we are feeling happy, whether we are feeling sad, then we should be happy. Happiness good for health.
Absolutely.
Yes, now.
And everything comes in our life to make us, right? They just helps us to know our own ability, not to break us. It depends on us, like
Yes,
when anything happens, how do you respond?
how
Right?
do you
Yeah.
respond? Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Absolutely right, ma'am.
So do you have any
Okay, ma'am.
questions?
Question, ma'am. I really didn't prepare any question, ma'am. I wanted to know about you, ma'am. Can you please introduce yourself? Actually, I have seen your some videos, and you are brave heart, I would say. So, ma'am, can you please introduce yourself
Yes, yes,
for
I would
me?
love. I would love to.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, hello, Sumi. I'm just introducing yourself. I'm Yasmin. I'm basically from Bihar. I have completed my graduation. Now I'm working as English teacher. Apart from this, I'm running a YouTube channel. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I love to read self-help book and talk with the people about mindset and self-growth. That's all.
That's great, ma'am. That's great. Okay. So, ma'am, how did you enhance your communication and speak? You spoke so well, ma'am. What I did now, I can write correct English, but whenever I try to speak in English, I made lots of correct mistake. Like sometimes I will use past tense, some present tense. But if I am writing something, then I can write accurate English. But why it happened with me, ma'am? I am unable to understand.
Actually, it's about lack of practice. If you want to improve your, I can say, written English now, you should read book. But if you want to speak English, you should try to speak because the speaking comes from whether you are
Okay.
making, but keep on speaking. And spontaneously, after a couple of, I can say, months, you will feel like I'm improving day by day. The kinds of mistake you are making right now, after a couple of months, till now, I have got over these things, right? So just keep on speaking.
Okay.
Find and make sure, like, while you make a mistake, you are part of it. But just make a mindset afterwards. I will not make such kind of mistake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving me a chance. When you write, immediately I type message that no, no, no. Today I shouldn't lose this chance.
Thank you
Yes,
so much.
ma'am.
So, any other question?
Uh, any other question? Um, Ma'am, what do you do in your leisure hours? Leisure
Actually,
time.
yeah, sorry.
What do you do in your free time, ma'am? What do you like to do in your free time?
Actually, in my free time, I can say it's like hobby. I love to talk with the people, and I love to watch podcast videos as well. So whenever I get the free
Okay.
time, I watch podcast videos, and I just make call any random any my friends are not available anyone like our my like I wife should be match. I just call in I have to say bye. That I put up for myself for the just
Oh, sorry to say, ma'am, but again your voice is cracking. I don't know why, but it's
okay.
cracking and okay.
Now I'm audible.
Uh, Not getting that much clarity. I
Hello.
think some network. Yes, 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 ma'am.
Yeah.
Now it's
So
okay.
I was saying I love to watch podcast video and I love to talk with the people. Like whenever I get the time, I just make a call anyone randomly. I can say make a call and just
Okay,
talking with the I can say about the mindset and self growth. I love to know about the experience. So yeah, I love to do this kinds of things in my free time.
that's great, ma'am. Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Nowadays, I am also doing like that. Sometimes I connect with different YouTubers, so I feel really over the moon. But I committed so much mistake when I talk to them. It's stranger people. But if I talk to my friend, that time I spoke quite well, and her speaking English is quite good. And that time she said to me, "Though, no, you are not making mistake." But when I connected to YouTubers and strange people, at that time I committed a lot of mistake. I think due to nervousness and all, I think so.
Exactly, exactly. When we are getting numbers, we just even forget the word. It
Yes, yes,
happens. Yes, yeah.
yes,
That's not
ma'am.
it will be overcome with the times.
Yes, ma'am. Right,
Yeah.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I mean, do you want to ask me any other question? Uh, you also
Mm,
want me to know?
well, I don't have any question. So, can you wind up this session?
Yeah, 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 ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me chance. Thank you so much.
Most welcome, Jay. Most welcome. So much.
Okay, ma'am. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.